We need Kayleigh McEnany, and we've found her, and she's with me now. Kayleigh, AOC accused Governor DeSantis of going missing during the Omicron surge in Florida, but he was actually taking care of his wife, who was going through cancer treatments. AOC has egg all over her face, right?
Oh, she totally does. The question is, does AOC realize she has egg on her face? She gave that rather bizarre response saying the criticism of her comes because Republicans basically have loving affection for her and are angry that they can't be with her, so therefore they criticize her. It was a really bizarre response. It was one that I don't think is befitting of a sitting elected member of the United States House of Representatives. So that aside, then she criticizes Ron DeSantis, whose wife Casey, an incredible woman, is going through cancer treatment. She does have a lot of egg on her face, but Stuart, I don't know if she realizes it.
No, I don't think she does. No, I don't think she cares about it either. That would be my opinion. I'd be very interested to see if she ever goes back to Florida. What will the Floridians say? Please don't bring your politics with you. I can see that coming.
Yeah.
All right. Asa
exactly
Hutchinson
right.
is the governor of Arkansas. He says it's ironic that the president doesn't think the federal government can solve the COVID crisis. Just watch this tape, please. Roll it.
It's a little bit ironic. I mean, whenever you see the federal mandates on vaccinations, they have, in this administration, utilized federal power rather extensively, and that's one of the things we're in litigation about. So it's a little bit inconsistent.
Inconsistent? Why can't the White House get the messaging straight?
Yeah, it's messaging straight and it's policy straight. I mean, Stuart, yes, you've got the messaging problem where there is a federal solution, there's not a federal solution, back and forth, all the mishaps on COVID testing. But then you also have the notion that President Biden, as a candidate, Joe Biden, told us he had a secret COVID plan in his basement. He told us he had the plan to shut down the virus. As it turns out, he had no plan whatsoever other than onerous mandates that are not working quite clearly. And he dropped the ball remarkably on testing. Stuart, we had the most advanced testing system in the world when me and President Trump left the administration. We were producing COVID tests. We'd increased production of COVID tests by 32,000%. When I say we, the federal government and partner with the private sector. And President Biden just dropped the ball. Abbott stopped producing tests at the same rate last June or July, and he did nothing about it. So it's a messaging problem. It's also a very big policy problem, Stuart.
It's a profound problem in every respect. Kayleigh, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be watching you on Outnumbered. You know, I like to call that show Ambushed, but its real name is Outnumbered, 12 noon Eastern, only on Fox News. Thank you, Kayleigh. We'll see you later.